and in beauty. The Dominican Republic is just south of Cuba and shares an island with Haiti. Air Force Sergeant Randy Lutke traveled there recently with Navy MWR.
The Dominican Republic, a land rich in history, a land of firsts, the land of Christopher Columbus, with beautiful beaches and magnificent hotels. Once this country's main source of income was sugarcane. Now it is tourism. And there's a lot for tourists to see, especially if you're interested in Christopher Columbus, or by his Spanish name, Cristobal Colón. This is the land that Columbus loved, and the land that loves Columbus.
It was the wish of Christopher Columbus and that of his son Diego Columbus that upon their death, their remains would be brought back to what was then called La Española, what is now the Dominican Republic. So upon Diego's death, his wife brought both of their remains back here, and they were buried on the right side of the main altar in a cathedral in Santo Domingo.
This year is the 500th anniversary of Columbus's discovery of America, a big year for the Dominican Republic. On October 12th of this year, there will be a huge celebration and a procession that will include King Juan Carlos of Spain and Pope John Paul II.
On the balcony of Diego Columbus's old house, the Pope will give an address before people in the plaza there, and there will be a solemn procession from the cathedral where his remains are now to a lighthouse, a huge lighthouse that is being constructed in memory of Christopher Columbus.
The Dominican Republic is filled with interesting history. It holds the first university ever built in the New World. The old fortress that protected the city that is now Santo Domingo, that's on the southern coast. Similar fortresses appear on the northern coast. Although much of the structural history, the buildings and cathedrals are in and around Santo Domingo, it was on the shores of the northern coast where Columbus first landed, and it is here where the more beautiful beaches and resorts lie. It's called Puerto Plata, the Silver Port. The northern coast is also where amber is commonly found, and of course it is sold everywhere in the Dominican Republic. There's a lot of fake amber on the market today. You do have to be careful. The fake amber is really a kind of hard plastic, and the way to tell real amber from the fake is to hold it under a black light. If nothing happens, it's plastic, it's a fake, because the real amber shines an iridescent kind of blue under the black light. In some of the jewelry stores in the marketplaces, you can actually watch some of the stones, the amber or the beautiful blue Lorimar, being cut and polished. Another interesting aspect or tradition about the Dominican Republic is that also in the marketplaces you'll find paintings of people with no faces or porcelain dolls without faces. It's a tradition that represents the many races and faces that are combined in the population here. But perhaps next to Christopher Columbus, what they love most here is a style of music called merengue, which is a sort of faster form of salsa.
And merengue was not played at formal parties or house parties. Merengue was only played in the countryside in a very primitive way. But President Dictator Trujillo allowed merengue to be introduced into society, and thus merengue became the rhythm of the Dominican Republic.
And with merengue and the history of Christopher Columbus and the New World, the Dominican Republic is a wonderful place to come and lie around in the sun, or play golf, or shop, or play in the pool, or unwind in the jacuzzi, ride a cable car to the top of a mountain, or visit the 3 underground lakes in Santo Domingo that are called the 3 Eyes. It's a beautiful country, and because of the 500th anniversary of the discovery of the New World, the Dominican Republic is the place to visit in 1992.